the European Parliament voted to impose regulatory measures that would inhibit anonymous cryptocurrency transactions. The proposal would require cryptocurrency providers to collect personally identifiable information from individuals who transact more than 1,000 euros using unhosted wallets. The final draft of the vote was approved, but to be officially adopted, it must first go through tripartite meetings between the EU Parliament, European Commission, and European Council. An unhosted wallet refers to non-custodial wallets that allow users to hold their own private keys. These are wallets like MetaMask and cold wallets like Ledger or Trezor. Brian Armstrong from Coinbase tweeted that the proposal was anti-innovation, anti-privacy, and anti-law enforcement. What are your thoughts on the regulatory measures? Do you think something like this was inevitable, or do you think it is a major overstep?
Jumping straight to my favorite topic. I strongly agree with Brian Armstrong. Many of you know that I'm a big advocate for decentralization and data privacy, along with many other people in the crypto space. I also made a statement on our previous podcast saying, good luck regulating cryptocurrencies. And I addressed that statement to all people trying to do such a thing. This kind of actions totally makes sense. Losing control over finances leads to a loss of control over people. And recent global events such as the war in Ukraine, sanctions in Russia, protests in Canada brought an increased number of people into the crypto space. It's very important to understand that blockchain is not equal to privacy and can actually lead to completely opposite and can lead to a loss of privacy if you're doing the wrong actions. It's interesting that the statement on privacy is coming from Brian Armstrong when Coinbase is a centralized crypto exchange that is compliant with government regulations and has possibility and power to ban users. Many people learned a lesson the hard way in 2017. I don't know if you remember, but in 2017, one of the largest and earliest exchanges of that time, BTC-E, was shut down by FBI, and lots of individual funds were actually seized by FBI. I know just a few people who succeeded to recover a portion of their funds. I, for example, didn't have such an opportunity. And I treat that as a good lesson for me to learn about the importance of decentralization and for not keeping money on a centralized exchange. It's quite a painful lesson, but an important one. And the reason I mention it, because we all need to understand that crypto belongs to us if and only if we keep our private key and or our seed phrase are secured. If we use custodial wallets or keeping funds on centralized exchanges, it's no better than keeping money at the bank. Those funds can be taken away from you, meaning that this money are not they don't belong to you. I don't want to attack obviously Brian Armstrong or any other founders of centralized exchanges. They're doing a great job bringing more people into the space, creating a simple way to purchase cryptocurrencies and join our world of crypto. Since they do involve fiat currencies, they of course face with more restrictions and regulations in the space. And for sure, I don't want to be a hypocrite here, as I also run a centralized NFT platform, Flashback.one. And the reason for this was to bring more people from the Web 2 to Web 3. We know that still majority of people, they don't know about MetaMask, they don't know about other crypto wallets, and they don't really understand crypto that well. And that was the reason why Flashback wanted to improve onboarding process, make it as simple as possible for this kind of people to join the space. And after they onboard on a flashback, we start educating them about Web3, about their data ownership, and what crypto is about. However, at the same time, like I'm a big believer in decentralization, and I'm always concerned about privacy. And that was one of the reasons we're trying to educate more people about importance of these kind of things. I should definitely say if you are buying crypto at the centralized exchange with your bank card, you're actually making other people's job easier to track you. Public blockchain transactions are available to everyone. You can see how much funds are stored on a specific wallet and where these funds are coming from. So imagine if the entry point was your bank card with your name on it. Do you think all other transactions are fully anonymous? No, they can easily be traced back to you. If you're concerned about your privacy, you should research more anonymous ways to buy and store your personal funds. Attempts to regulate cryptocurrencies also means that we have reached a certain level of crypto adoption. That's obviously exciting news, and that governments now take the market very seriously.